What if I told you a bank that swallowed its biggest rival just made $1 billion profit? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how UBS just beat all expectations, what it means for your money, and the shocking twist in this financial saga. Meet Sergio Ermati, the CEO who came back from retirement for one mission, to save a bank. But here's the twist. He didn't come to save his own bank. He came to save its biggest rival. In 2023, the Swiss government orchestrated an emergency takeover. UBS, the healthy giant, was forced to absorb Credit Suisse, its stricken competitor. It was called one of the most complex integrations in banking history, a financial heart transplant with the whole world watching. For 9 months, Ermati and his team worked. The stakes, the stability of the entire global financial system. And then, the results dropped. UBS reported its fourth quarter earnings. And the numbers are staggering. Net profit for shareholders skyrocketed 56% year-on-year to $1.2 billion. That smashed analyst estimates of $919 million. But here's what nobody's talking about. While profit soared, overall group revenue was $12.1 billion. That's down from $12.8 billion in the previous quarter. So how did they make more money while bringing in less? The answer is in the integration. They're cutting costs, streamlining, and making the combined beast more efficient. And the evidence is in another shocking number. The bank's group invested assets now exceed $7 trillion for the first time ever. That's $7 trillion. With a T, that's more money than the GDP of most countries on Earth combined. But here's the part that will blow your mind. Despite this massive profit, the bank's key measure of financial strength, its CET1 capital ratio, dipped slightly to 14.4%. It was 14.8% the quarter before. Some analysts see this as a sign of the immense strain of the merger. Yet, the bank is so confident, it's planning to give $3 billion back to its shareholders through a massive stock buyback in 2026. CEO Ermati, who is preparing to step down in April once the integration is complete, said they made great progress and are poised to hit their 2026 targets. But if the integration is going so well, why is the CEO leaving? And here's the controversy. Morningstar analyst Johann Scholz called it another strong set of results, but he issued a warning. He said there remains a bit of an overhang on the bank's share price from Switzerland's own capital requirements rules. In other words, the government's own regulations could now hold back the very bank it saved. The implications are huge. This isn't just a Swiss story. When a bank this big, managing $7 trillion of the world's wealth, makes a move, it sends ripples from Zurich to Nairobi. It affects global interest rates, investment flows, and the economic stability that Kenyan businesses and savers rely on. Some say this is a masterclass in crisis management. A proof that too big to fail works. Others see a dangerous monopoly being created, with one bank now holding unimaginable power. But here's the unanswered question. Is this profit a sign of a healthy, integrated bank, or is it just the calm before the storm? The real test of this Frankenstein's monster of a bank is still to come. Do you think mega mergers like UBS and Credit Suisse make the financial system safer or more dangerous? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news that connects the global dots to your wallet.